Hey guys, welcome to Technibility, your source for no-nonsense tech. My name is Berj. Got a great unboxing and preview here for you guys today, the LG V20. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First thing first, obviously you see the box, and next to it you see the H3 by B&O Play headphones. Well, every V20 comes with these headphones. Now they're not wireless, they are wired, but it does come with the H3 by B&O Play headphones. You can see that right there. Okay, it comes in this specific box. It says LG Electronics Inc. All right, pretty solid headphones right there, guys. Obviously, you have the controls as well as the microphone. Again, it's not wireless, but not everyone is really content with wireless at this point. So these are really cool. Really excited that LG is including these with every V20 that you purchase. All right, here you see the actual V20. Of course, last year's model was the LG V10. And this is, of course, the LG V20, as says the box. All right, you guys can see the box. Very simplistic. All right, we're going to go ahead and unbox it here. Okay, let's go ahead and open it. You see the phone right there, which we'll get at in just a minute. Okay, right here you should have what is the battery. I believe a 3200 milliamp battery. Yep, 3200 milliamp battery. All right, of course you have the wall port as well as the charger, which is USB-C. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get the phone out here. All right, here you see the actual V20. Now the back plate does pop off. Okay, so this is 64 gigabyte internal, comes in 32 and 64 with 4 gigabyte RAM. You can see the battery goes in right there, SD card as well as the nano SIM card slot. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just pop that in, seal it, power this baby on. It's rocking a 5.7-inch 2K resolution display. That would be IPS LCD. It's about 513 pixels per inch, Corning Gorilla Glass 4. And the secondary display, which is right up top here, okay, would be a 160 by 1040 pixel display, 2.1 inches. The LG V20 comes in 3 different colors. That would be Titan, Silver, and Pink. All right, let's take a closer look here at the LG V20. You can see the double tap to unlock, which is a LG feature that they've had for quite a while. All right, obviously you have the lock screen. You can, of course, unlock it with a pattern, with a pin, as well as the fingerprint scanner on the back. Or you can see the shortcuts right down below. You also have access to your notification bar. We're going to go ahead and just unlock this right here. Okay, now one of the great things about the LG V20 is that it's running Android 7.0 Nougat out of the box. So this would be the first device to run it out of the box, even before the next line of Nexus devices. So that's pretty cool, and it's an update that you definitely will notice in terms of its speed and fluidity. This is a absolutely blazing fast device. And before I get into any of the software, I'm going to go ahead and showcase that here for you guys. All right, so we're just opening and closing out of apps. Okay, and obviously you could see that you have no app drawer. Now you have this right here, which is in apps. However, if you do want to enable your app drawer, you simply go to settings, go to display here, go to home screen, select home, and click on home and app drawer. So there you see now it's back to the traditional home screen and app drawer, okay? And of course you have your app drawer right here. See your various apps and various widgets. Okay, and another feature obviously with the V10 is the second screen up top. You can see how that looks right there. Now I have my signature, which you can also edit if you'd like. So by just clicking on it. All right, you can see my signature. You can edit the font if you like. You can also edit the font of the system. Okay, and also it has shortcuts to apps. The flashlight, which is super bright. Let me just show this to you guys. Very bright flashlight. Okay, another thing with the top here is when you're on a call or when you get a notification, you will get that notification up top right here. You will also get a call notice as well as the ability to hang up a call. So you will get your notification right on the second screen. Very convenient, very easy to use, fluid, smooth, feels good. And of course you can adjust the settings here for the second screen if you'd like by just going to second screen. You can see show when main screen on, show when main screen off, and more, which is show time when content is shown. So very, very easy to use. You also have the ability to adjust the home touch buttons, so button combination, color, and hide touch buttons all together if you want to. Now, in terms of these apps up top, you can also multitask here. So if I click the multitasking key, all right, you could see, for example, YouTube. All right, and it gives you this help screen for multi-window right here. Right now, you can either utilize another application from the multitasking key, or you could just click above and you can multitask as such. There's the file manager right there. Okay, now LG has loaded this up with its apps. So you can see LG Backup, LG Friends Manager, LG Health. So not too much manufacturer applications, whereas other manufacturers tend to put a lot of apps on their devices. LG keeps it minimal, and they are useful. You can see management, you have battery saver, battery usage, LG Backup again, and apps. So battery saver, of course. All right. You have a multitude of different wallpapers as well as customization options. So if I was to, let's say, want to go back to the original LG screen here. So if I go to select home, click on home, long press, you could see you have theme, home screen settings, so multitude of different themes. And home screen settings, you can adjust the grid if you'd like, 4x4, 4x5. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the notification bar. You can see the notification bar with the toggles. You can adjust those as well if you'd like. One another cool thing is you can get various different toggles up here as well. So I'm a fan of that. I'm actually a big fan of the design of the screen because there's very little bezel, and I prefer that on phones. So kudos to LG for creating or designing a phone that doesn't have too much bezel around it. Big fan of that. Again, going back to the settings, fairly simple enough. You could change the font size. You have comfort view, which says reduce eye strain with less light on the screen. More options such as knock on, double tap, display size, screensaver. Okay, if we go to general, see all the general settings here, fingerprint and security, of course. Memory settings, again, 4 gigs of RAM, so this thing is absolutely packed in terms of its specs. Of course, network settings, sounds and notifications. And again, if you're an audiophile, then this is the phone for you because, again, it does come with the H3 by B&O Play wired headphones and does have phenomenal speakers, which we're going to go ahead and showcase right now with some video. It's nothing as well because LG with the G line, G2, G3, and now the G4 comes with the rear button. So power button plus volume rockers. So let's say you wanted to take a screenshot, you would actually hold down the volume plus volume down plus power button. You take a screenshot. All right, so that's the hardware. Again, it's a beast in terms of specs. It's got the latest and greatest in terms of specs, know that about that, 32 and 64 gigabyte variants, micro SD card slot, removable battery, so it's really the real deal. It's almost like the Note 4 in terms of functionality and what you get, except obviously it's got an octa-core processor, updated specs, so a little bit smaller screen with a 5.5-inch display. But all right, here you guys see the gallery, fairly simple enough. My dog Simba. Of course, you can edit and adjust these photos, share them if you'd like. All right, let's take a quick look at the camera here. We're not going to go in depth because this is just a hands-on, but I did want to showcase the camera. Now you can see that you also have the ability to use the dual lenses on the back. Okay. Of course, you can also just use the one lens if you want to do that. Front-facing camera. Also does 4K recording. And you can see the settings here. Steady recording, tag locations, HDR mode, video resolution. And you have a variety of different modes as well. Multi-view, pop-out, slow-mo, time-lapse, panorama, and snap. All right. So stay tuned as we get more in-depth into the camera when we do the full review. This is just a preview unit. You could share it right there. You can see the Facebook option. Okay, great camera. Absolutely phenomenal quality. Okay, again, just going through the fluidity of the device. Just something I like to emphasize because it is such a super fast phone. In terms of performance, you're not going to deal with any lag. And let me go ahead and show you guys here. If I go to general, we are running on Android 7.0. Okay, so nougat right there. Of course, with LG's overlay. All right, you can see that little cat right there. Okay, so basically everything I wanted to cover here with this quick hands-on. I am going to be doing a full review once I get the full unit, the complete unit. This is a preview unit. I want to thank LG for sending Technibility the preview unit. A phone that, you know, just off basically my first impression opinion, I think is a phenomenal device. Again, great build quality, removable battery, which again, a lot of people are still very fond of. Expandable storage. This is a 64 gigabyte model. It does come in 3 colors, which I mentioned earlier. You could see the phone in itself is fairly thin, easy to hold, a nice simplistic minimal back plate with the fingerprint scanner on the back and the power button, dual cameras, V20 logo on the bottom. Of course, you have the second screen up top with the absolutely stunning 5.7-inch 2K resolution display. So I am definitely excited to get the full unit so I can do a full review, or the complete unit to do a full review. But so far I am very impressed with the LG V20. All right, there you guys go. This is my unboxing and hands-on with the LG V20, a phone that I think a lot of people should rightfully be excited about, as am I. And if there's anything else that you guys need to know, just go ahead and ask me in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to everybody in a timely fashion. I am a little bit busy these days, but I will do my best to try to respond to you as soon as possible. All right, thank you guys for watching Technibility, your source for no-nonsense tech. My name is Berj. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. Have a good one, guys.